Hello, everyone, and welcome to our demo, Group Epsilon's demo, where we'll be showcasing the web app we created called APPetizer. Now, APPetizer is a recipe application focused on allowing users to find recipes to make using available ingredients. And it's really cool. So if you're to route to the website that we created, you'll be greeted with this homepage, which gives you the ability to search for whatever recipe you might be looking for, right? So let's say right now I'm feeling in the mood for something sweet. Let's say I wanted to search for brownies. If you were to search for that, you'd get the list of recipes that we have that have the term brownies in them, right? But that's, pretty limiting. So if you wanted to filter for a specific ingredient or a specific food category, you're able to do so. Now I'm not feeling that much salt, so I wanted to use unsalted butter, let's say, in the recipe. So if I was to search for that, would filter the results I have with that specific ingredients. So now I can click into that specific ingredient. So seriously fudgy homemade brownies. And I can see more detail about those. So I can read the description, see what it's about, and I can see key pieces of information like prep time, cook time, and total servings this recipe would provide. Furthermore, I'm provided with specific ingredients and instructions that I can follow to make this specific food item. Now, I get all this available to me without needing to have an account or sign up. But if I were to uh, create an account and sign up, I would have more functions available to me, which Nick will walk us through.
So once you go through signing in to your account, to already existing account, the two new features that are available to you are create a recipe and my account that you can see instantly on the dashboard, and an extra feature that you can also see is if you look, once you go into a particular recipe, you can also go down to ingredients and add those ingredients to your grocery list, which is one of the features of your account page. In addition, you can also add the whole recipe to your recipe book, which is another one of the features that are available on your account. So if we go ahead and add the recipe to the recipe book, we are given the options of our current categories in our recipe book. In this case, let's go ahead and add this to dinner. Add it successfully, and then we add the ingredients to the grocery list. Now, after we done that, we go to the account and we can see how that plays out. Sarah is gonna run us through this.
Yeah, so when you first go to the account dashboard, you're at the recipe book view. So that just shows you all the recipe book categories that you've created, such as these four. And if you navigate into one of them, for example, baking, you'll see recipes that you've saved to that category. Now you can do a couple things in this view. This is the recipe category view. You can click on a recipe. You can navigate to that recipe, or you can also remove the recipe from your category. You can also delete the whole category as well. And aside from the recipe book view, there's also the pantry. So the pantry is where you can view all of your saved pantry categories and items. The idea is to keep a running inventory of what you have, so you can consult that once you're looking at recipes or if you're at the grocery store. So from here, you can add categories. You can just put the category name. And then from there, you can edit it. You can add more items, or you can delete the entire category. The grocery list is functionally very similar, except that it serves as a list of items that you want to buy. And you can see that those items from the pasta recipe that Nick added earlier have made their way over here. So we just section those grocery items from recipes off in their own section in the grocery list categories, so that you can see what recipe each of the ingredients came from in case you want to reference that recipe while you're shopping. From this dashboard, you can also navigate to create a recipe, and Tinsai will talk more about that.
All right, so one of the things you'll be able to do by having an account is be able to contribute to our list of recipes, and you can do that by creating a recipe. So let's say we wanted to create a recipe, a brownie recipe. That's perfect, Nick. We can go through and describe this recipe in detail, so we can give it a little description, and we can say what category it falls under. So dessert. Then we can add ingredients. So we can add the ingredient and then the quantity, how much that might be. Can add more than one ingredient. We'll go into instructions and provide step-by-step instructions on how to make the specific recipe. Yes, you should eat them all by yourself. It's a good idea. Then you can specify the servings, cook time, and prep time. And you can also provide an image so people can see what the finished product will look like. So I have a little picture of a brownie. Can add it, and we can hit submit. Now Nick will talk about what users are able to do further using the web app.
Now, once you submit your recipe and add it to our page, if a new user is to create an account and sign in, let's say, now we create an account and we log in. Now, if we look for the recipe that we just created with Teensai, which was more, we're gonna find it right here. And then we, in the same way as we at the beginning of this demo, we can see at the description, all the prep time, cook time, total servings, ingredients, and in the same way we can add to a grocery list and to the recipe book. And well, that's probably all of the features you can do in our website.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy it and have fun looking at the many recipes of brownies we have.